Hey guys, I'm Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices, and today we're going to have a look at The Judgement Detox by Gabrielle Bernstein from HayHouse Publications. Now, while I didn't actually read the book, I listened to the audiobook version on Audible, and I have to say it's a very, very well put together book about judgment, how judgment affects us and how we judge others, and what to do and the steps to take to be able to overcome that and to live not so much a judgment-free life, but a life where you're recognizing where you're judging. You're able to let go of that guilt from judging and catch yourself in the act and stop it. Because, I mean, let's face it, one of the points that she brings up is that we do judge. Our first instinct is to judge, which, I mean, comes from that need to be safe, as in we're recognizing that person, may not have our best interest at heart, maybe trying to attack us, what have you. So we instinctively need to judge. It's part of who we are. So rather than hate ourselves, put that excess pressure on ourselves for judging, for being what we are, this talks about recognizing it, recognizing where you're doing it in excess, where there are times where you might not need to judge that person for their behaviour, for whatever it is, for what they're wearing. And she does this, so she offers resources aside from the book that you can go download, go look at, to allow you to write down and go through each and every day when you feel you're being in judgment of someone, of something. So there's step one for the judgment detox. Then she goes in to talk about emotional freedom technique. Now, I'm a big fan of emotional freedom technique. She uses a little bit differently to how I would, but not so much so that it's removed from anything else. It's very easy put together. In the audiobook version, she tells you where to tap, when to tap, and what to tap on. So it's very, very easy to follow. Plus the resources there to have the videos, the maps of where to tap. So you can follow along. It's built, which is probably my biggest criticism of the book, is it is just built for judgment of others. And a little bit of judgment on yourself, but more so the guilt and everything that follows that sort of left to the side, rather than, and probably the other criticism of it is it doesn't go right into depth with, say, judging people based on religion, on their views, on their map of the world, so on and so forth, like that. It doesn't, judging because they're a guy that acts feminine, or all those other social sort of stigmas. I guess that's left to you to realise that you're judging that yourself, rather than her holding your hand all the way through. So there's the EFT component of it. The next step after that is some guided meditations. And there are meditations there for cutting cords, so cutting those judgments that you're holding on to. Whether you're judging that person forever over one thing that they did, 15 years ago or something like that. So it's very, very well thought out, very well researched, very well put together. Especially with the audiobook version, you can just listen to those meditations, those guided meditations, as you sit there. Probably not as you're driving along, which she actually mentions as well, that you should listen to them at another time. And then from the meditations, there are more so the steps to keep you on track. Now, I'm not going to give anything away from it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will be listening to this book again. Loved it, the performance of it and everything else. She's very slow. She never gets really lost with the theories or anything like that either, so she's very down to earth, very grounded in her delivery, in her stories even. She'll say she just has a feeling, rather than the universe was telling me to deliver this message instead of the one I was there to say. And it's normally for a good reason, like something comes out of it and stuff, but So she's got to stop judging her own thought process and being so in control of everything and micromanaging every little part of her life. So I would heartily recommend this to anybody. Anybody that wants to try emotional freedom technique. Anybody that believes they judge too much. Anybody who's... This might be even something that you just recommend to someone on the sly, like, hey, have a bit of a look at this. Then read it yourself as well, because you're judging them for judging. But anyway guys, I would thoroughly rate this book an 8 out of 10. There are only very minor sort of things that she misses out on with it, and there are times where it does feel like she's just going over the same point on and on, just to sort of stretch the length of the book out. Which is, yeah, you get that a lot with these sort of books, because once you get to the point, that's it. But if you deliver it in different ways, you have to make sure that everybody gets it. So I get why she was doing that. But anyway guys, 8 out of 10 for the Judgement Detox. That's all I've got for this video guys. So, what are your thoughts on the Judgement Detox? Did you like it? Have you read it? Do you know someone who's read it? What are your thoughts on judgment? Anyway guys, just before I go, I actually have my Emotional Freedom Technique course for free for you viewers of this video. So if you'd like to learn more about EFT, not just what it can do for judgment, but just in every aspect of your life, this is the course for you. So jump onto that, click the link down below, and you'll be able to experience Emotional Freedom Technique for free. But that's it for me. I'm Robert Murphy. Have a happy, safe and healthy day, week, month and year, and I'll see you in the next video.